What's going on, guys? Average and 5X here, coming at you guys with another video showing you about what I'm going to be doing to my car here in the near future. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm going to be doing to my car here in the near future, kind of the plans. So start off with the two biggest things. Wheels, that is coming up next probably. Actually, yeah, it's coming up next. It will be having wheels on here in like the next few weeks. And I'm not gonna tell you what wheels because it's gonna be a reveal. And it's gonna look freaking sick. I can't wait to show you guys. It's gonna be awesome. It's definitely gonna be one of the cleanest silver E92s, I think, for sure. But it's gonna completely transform the look of the car, and it's gonna be really aggressive, so it's gonna look sick. Next up is front bumper. I'm planning on doing an M3 front bumper. The current setup just isn't really cutting it, and it does have some damage from having license plate on there and stuff, so I will be switching out the front bumper. Let me get some action here on what the current front bumper looks like. This is what the current front bumper looks like. It is kind of worn out, it is tired, and it does have these cracks in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's definitely from like having the license plate up on there for years and years and years. So yeah, but it'll have to do for a while. It should look okay with the wheels on there, but I'm definitely gonna get the M3 front bumper. It's super aggressive and it'll look really sick. I'll be getting a carbon lip on there too, so it'll look really good. Next up, we'll have to be wrapping this black. I've thought about painting it. I don't really want to have to go deal with taking this off and risk breaking the pins behind you. It's a lot easier to just wrap it. So I will be doing that, and I will be tinting the windows. Not sure how dark, but since it is a light colored car, generally tints look darker on lighter colored cars because of the contrast, but I think it should look pretty sweet with tints on there. So yeah. And then this is actually a mod that I have already. It's just not in the car. I need to order the tool for it. It is the manual shift boot. The one that I have is Alcantara. I need a T5 to get this off. I just really haven't gotten around to it. And I will be hopefully soon getting around to it and putting the Alcantara shift boot in. It's gonna make the interior look way more modern and way better. Especially since I have the silver trim. I think it's gonna go really well with it, and it'll match up pretty well. The next mod I got is another interior mod, and actually is the gauges. So I'm gonna be putting probably either white or blue gauges. I'm not 100% sure. Tell me below in the comments what you guys think would look sick. Definitely torn between white and blue gauges. So it's gonna be sick. I kind of want blue to match this, but I think white would be kind of a good contrast. I think it would look really cool. So yeah, but that's about it for the interior for now. Interior is really clean already. Maybe do the M Sport. I forget what these are called. I think that might look cool, especially since it's kind of worn out. It's a little scratched up. I think it would look cool, but it's kind of down on the list because there's other things that I would prefer doing. I do want to get a different steering wheel at one point, but I got this one for free. It's pretty nice. My buddy handed it over to me, and because he got a custom steering wheel. So yeah, but that's about it for the interior. So now we've moved back to the back of the car, and this is where I'm going to be attempting to get a good angle and showing you guys that I'm probably either going to get the M Sport rear bumper or the M3 rear bumper. I'm not sure which rear bumper I want to get. It's another one you guys could tell me in the comments on what I should get. What do you guys think would look best on the car? All I know is I do want a different bumper since previous owner definitely damaged it in a couple places, such as right here and stuff, but and I want a carbon diffuser anyway, so you can't put these on here, so yeah. And that brings me to my next mod, which is exhaust tips and probably the BMW PE mod. I want to see how that sounds before I go to the VRSF exhaust. Definitely saved me a lot of money, and I can make a tutorial on how to do it, and I've heard it sounds pretty good, so it's free for me to do. I got a buddy with a welder, so I can take care of that and see how it sounds, but it should be pretty fresh. Now, next up on the back of the car is taillights. I do want to do the LCI taillights. They look way better. They look sick, and it really cleans up the car, makes it modern. Just makes it look way fresh, but these will do for now. Got other things on priority list, and they'll get done eventually. And tell me if I should debadge the car too. I think this might look sick debadged. And I kind of like the regular BMW logo, but maybe I should black it out, like just to black this. Maybe I do kind of want to get a new BMW logo, just kind of chipped up, but I might do that in the near future actually. We'll see. But next up, I've got is carbon fiber M3 style mirror caps. I think these look fresh. They'll definitely go really well with the M3 front bumper. It'll make the car way more aggressive, so definitely planning on doing that. I think it'll be really sick. And finally, for now, is probably blacked out headlights with halos. I'm not sure. I do want to get the M3 front bumper on first to kind of see how it'll look with just halos. And if I want to black out the corner lights, I might do that. I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks. But I definitely am thinking about blacking out these corner lights and the inside right here. But we'll see and see how I feel about it. But yeah. So that was all for the cosmetic stuff. Now here comes the performance stuff. I do want to do inlets and outlets, and I do want to do probably pure stage 2. Now, I might go single turbo. I don't know. I might just do pure stage 2 and run the car like that for a while, and then eventually go single turbo when I have a daily driver. I don't know yet. Pure stage 2 is very appealing because I can drive the car very easily on that, and it is, I mean, both are DIY-able, but I'm definitely thinking of probably going pure stage 2 before I go single turbo, but we'll see how it goes, see how the channel goes. And yeah, but for now that's kind of all I have. I am getting a fuel pump eventually so I can run E85 and all that, but for now this is kind of how it's going. It needs to have some cosmetic stuff done to it. The exterior has been neglected quite a bit, so yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Kind of gave you an idea of what I want to do to the car and what you guys can expect in the future and content wise. And yeah, might have not covered everything I want to do, but it'll get covered in future videos when tutorials and other stuff get put out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.